Years ago, I swore an oath to protect and defend the Constitution of the United States of America against enemies foreign and domestic. So help me God. Now, I'm sure in the future, or maybe even currently, who knows, people like me will be accused of trying to cause an uprising or violence, but little do they know they are the ones that are doing it. I'm just here to give the warning signs of what is about to happen in my own belief. You see, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now let's fix the flag to its correct orientation. See, the Democrats cheated so badly, and they know they cheated so badly. Then they saw what we, the people, can do. You know, we were just there, not me personally, but Trump supporters were there at the Capitol, and thousands of people showed up there in support of freedom and democracy. The only president in my history outside of Ronald Reagan who actually cared about the people. All other presidents, I don't care if they have an R or a D in front of their name, do not care about the people. This, in my opinion, seems to be the only president who has. And so with the Democrats seeing the huge show of support that President Trump has, they're fucking scared. They're so fucking scared that they have to draft articles of impeachment right away. Why? Because they don't want him to run again 4 years from now. And I doubt he will, personally. I really doubt he will. Because he knows, as well as the majority of the people now know, that your vote pretty much doesn't matter anymore. Your vote is not going to matter. Your words are not going to matter. I don't doubt if Google will stop this, blacklist it, or put it on the bottom of an algorithm, whatever the case may be, along with Facebook and others, as we are already currently seeing. The Democrats have no choice than to ramp up their efforts into a tyrannical dictatorship style of leadership. See, we, the people, the republic, are what make this country great. With that being said, it seems to me, where it's become very clear, that politicians, in my opinion, are no longer needed. They're not. I mean, what good are they? What good are they? They haven't done anything for me. They haven't done anything for you. Every single one of them, I don't care if they have an R or a D in front of their name, all they do is get rich. You got people like Nancy Pelosi, Dianne Feinstein, Chuck Schumer, and others who spent the last 150 years in government office only to get rich off the taxpayer dime. And what have you gotten for it? Probably nothing. I haven't gotten anything for it. Back when the Constitution was created, it was people like you and me who volunteered their extra time to serve in Congress and the House. It was never meant to get rich. It was never meant to be an occupation, something you went to school for and studied for. Right? It was just to volunteer your time, your services to help this country. With that in mind, I think there's only one branch of government we need, and that's the military, and that's to protect and defend the borders of the United States. But no other leadership from the military to its people other than to protect its people. That is it. I don't see any use for senators. I don't see any use for congressmen. I don't see any use for any members of any type of political office, even the IRS. We could do away with the tax system. We really don't need a current tax system. They could go to a flat rate tax. Everything you buy, let's say it's just 10%. 10% tax on everything you buy. The IRS can collect it and give it to the military, and maybe a portion of that goes to the state government. At the state wants to have its own medical welfare system, then that's the state's deal, but not a federal deal. Something is going to change, and the Democrats are invoking it. They want it to happen. They got no choice other than to proceed with their tyrannical dictatorship style of leadership. Communism. They like to hide behind nice words like progressive. Progressive is just a nice way of saying communist. Communism is for lack of a better description, it's a religion that has killed more people than any other people on the face of the planet. All right? You do the research on Stalin, Hitler, whatever the case may be. Although Hitler wasn't quite a communist, it is the same shit, same pile of garbage. So these things are going to happen. So what can you do about it? What can I do about it? In my opinion, as of right now, absolutely nothing. One day, the people of the United States, what remain of it, will get tired of this tyrannical leadership style that started with Barack Obama. And there will be a huge bloodbath. I really believe that. It's going to take time. It's going to get there eventually. But the Democrats will never, ever be happy no matter what. No matter how much you give them, no matter how much money they have, they will never, ever be happy. Period. No matter how much of your freedoms you willingly give to them, they will never be happy. They will never be satisfied. Even if they manage to do away with every man, woman, and child in a working class society, for whatever reason, maybe through the vaccine, whatever the case may be, maybe they even want to eliminate every poor person, they will not be happy. Because who's going to make their fucking jeans? Who's going to make their ice cream cones, their hamburgers, and stock the supermarket shelves? Farm the lands, right? It doesn't matter. Even if only the rich were on this planet, they would kill themselves. They would be after their own bloodbath. They will never, ever be happy.